Right. Time for yoga. Hey. All right, welcome everyone. It's a good, lovely day for stretching and breathing and all that. So today we're going to do some energy clearing for our central and our governing meridian. So we've been doing this sort of series on all the different meridians, and they're basically just these different little side roads, right, to our internal organs, our liver, our heart, our spleen, just all of our internal organs. The central meridian starts at the top of the head and runs down the front of the body, right? And the governing meridian goes from the tailbone all the way up, straight up your back to the top of your head. So basically, it's all in the center of our body. And this central meridian, the front, is basically a source. I liken it to if you're on a trip, you're going on a road trip, right? And there's all these different little highways in your body. And this is the main highway. And this is where you stop and get gas, all right? Or you stop and charge your electric car. Yeah. And then move on and go to wherever you're going. So, and then the governing meridian just keeps you stable and calm and has your back. And so it's such a beautiful thing, our bodies are, that, to just look at it that way. And so when we practice yoga with our breath, with our movement, with our quiet and our meditation, that fills up this energy center, right? So that when we have to plug in or stop for getting gas, get some energy so we can keep going, it's full. Yeah. Good. And it also stores excess energy, because excess is not good either. So just coming to that balance of going down the highway, stopping, plugging in, getting some energy. Maybe you grab some food. Hopefully they have some healthier food at the gas station than they actually do. And then move on and continue on with your trip. So let's just start with shaking, shake off, shake, shake, shake. How we usually start, shake your body. You can close your eyes. Notice how you feel today. What's going on today? It's nice to see everybody taking care of themselves. And relax. Bring your palms up on your lap. Lift your heart up slightly. Reach your shoulders just gently back and down. Relax and close your eyes. So with our breath, we're going to envision just breathing in through that central meridian and then like making a big circle in our body. So let's just start with breathing in through our nose and then let it go. And breathe in through the nose and let go of the breath. Now picture that meridian, that central meridian, starting from the pelvic floor. And then on an inhale breath, just coming all the way up the center of your body, the front of your spine, to the top of the head as you breathe in. Pause the breath at the top. And as you exhale, just envision the breath riding along the back of the head, back of the neck, spine, and tailbone. And then pause. And as you inhale, just envision that breath riding up the front of the spine to the top of the head, and pause. And then exhale down the back, spine, head and spine, and pause. Nice and deep, the breath, and extend the exhale breath. Let's do 4 more breaths at our own pace. Inhaling, just sending that breath up the front of the body. Pausing at the top. Exhale, sending that breath down the back. Feeling the calm as you exhale. Feeling that energy as you inhale, the filling up. Continue at your own pace, just envisioning that big circle of breath, just bathing that front and back body, bringing in beautiful healing energy to all areas of the body. Yeah. And one more breath here, nice and deep. See if you can go a little longer. Hold a little longer. Exhale a little longer. Hold. The end of the exhale breath, your next one. Just release the breath and come to your natural breath. And just notice your natural breath. Notice any difference, any observations from doing that nice deep breath. Maybe your natural breath is just longer and more relaxed and feeling fuller. Be filled up. And when you're ready, at your own pace, you may gently just flutter the eyes open. Does that feel nice? Okay, we're all ready for our road trip. We filled up our tanks. Yeah, good. All right, hands come down onto the lap. Good. And let's take a nice big breath in, get a nice tall spine. And as you exhale, drop your head over to the right. Let's stretch the neck now. Take a breath in. And exhale it out. Take another breath in. Exhale it out and slowly start to turn your head, your chin down towards your armpit. Nice and slow, stretching that back of the neck. Even feel this down your whole back, especially the left side. And then inhale and slowly bring your head back forward. Press into your feet, slowly lift your head back up. Good. Take a nice big breath in and exhale, drop your head over to the other side. Good. Relax your shoulders. And take a breath in. As you exhale, roll your chin down towards your armpit, just looking down towards that left armpit. And breathe. And feeling the stretch on the right side of the neck. A little contraction on the left side. Maybe a stretch down the right side of your back. Pressing into your feet, slowly roll your head forward. Good. Press into your feet again and lift the head back up. Good. All right, let's roll out the shoulders a little bit. And take a nice breath in, and again, as we exhale, we're going to drop our head over to the right again. We're going to bring our right hand and just land it on top of our head, waking up the vagus nerve here. So we've got our meridians going. We have that central big nerve in our body. We're going to open it up. Good. And with the head, you're not pulling your head down. The hand's just laying there nice and easy. And then roll your eyes up to the upper left corner of the room, as high up and as far out as you can. And breathe. Let's bring a little gentle smile to our face. Just welcoming in all this opening of energy in a nice gentle way. And as you exhale, relax your gaze. Just blink your eyes, relax your eyes. Bring your hand to the right side of your head, your right hand. And just very gently and slowly lift the head back up. And release. And take a nice breath in again. And as you exhale, drop your head over to the other side. Good. Relax. And if it's available to you, bring that hand onto your head. And if you can, take your eyes and roll them up to the upper left corner, or right corner of the room now, or right corner, yeah, opposite of your left. And breathe. And open. Each time you exhale, see if you can relax a little bit. Feel that stretch on the right side of the neck. Feel a contraction on the left side of the neck. And look up a little bit more, a little bit further. Excuse me. And then exhale, relax your eyes, blink gently. Bring that left hand to the side of your head. Slowly lift your head back up. Good. Release your hands down, relax your arms down. I love this stretch always, and it's so good for the central and governing meridian. We're going to get a nice tall spine. We're going to press down into our feet as you stretch your shoulders up to your earlobes. Yeah, bring a smile to your face. And exhale, just relax your shoulders down. And again, press down into your feet, lift your shoulders up, stretch up, open up, and exhale, relax to that calmness. And roll your shoulders nice and easily in little circles in one direction. Good. And then reverse and go the opposite direction, nice and easily. And shake, shake, shake it out. Good. And one more for our neck. We're going to bring our hands onto our lap here. Actually, we're going to, I'm changing my mind for a second here. Relax the arms back down. Good. And we're going to reach our arms just easily out to the side. Good. And then we're going to take a nice big breath in and exhale it out. Good. And on an inhale breath, we're going to bring the left arm forward and just across. We're going to take the right arm and bring it to the upper part of this left arm. And then we're just going to squeeze up. So wherever your arm naturally, this left arm naturally landed, yeah, I'm just squeezing in. And now let go a little bit, raise the elbow up a little bit higher, that left elbow, and then just gently squeeze again. See where you feel the stretch in a different place. The higher the elbow goes up, now I'm feeling it in my waist, the left waist, in my middle lower back. Yeah. And then release that. Good. And now we're going to release the right arm down. Take the left arm and just reach it up, just easily. Bend the elbow of the left hand and bring the left fingers to the back of your shoulder blade. Good. Release that right arm down. Good. Turn the right palm out on an inhale breath. Reach that right arm out and up. And if you can, bring it across. And if you can, grab onto that elbow and then just help reach the elbow back a little bit and maybe a little closer to the head. And if that's not working for you, you can do this from the front and help reach that elbow up. So we're coming into this little cow face. Yeah. This is a nice stretch and lengthening for that central meridian. Yeah, and the governing as well. Good. So just find your range of motion here. Take a few breaths. Again, smile on the face. The more we practice the smile, it's just a natural facelift, actually. Yeah. And then when you feel ready, you've had a nice stretch there, just release that right arm down and start to reach that left elbow. Just let it float down and then release both arms down. Good. Roll out the shoulders a little bit. Relax the arms down and then just stretch your shoulders. Just reach the fingers towards the floor, just gently. Yeah, good. And then relax the arms, shake out the arms. Yeah, nice and loose. And then float them out again. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to do the opposite now. So the right arm's going to come across. And you're going to take the left hand and bring it to the upper arm here. And then just hug it in. Yeah. This is such a nice back opener for us. Stretching all those back muscles all the way up and down your spine. Good. And then let's just release that a little bit. Lift the elbow up a little higher and just give yourself another hug. And again, notice the difference of the stretch, where you feel it. Yeah. And not ever overdoing it, always making sure that you can breathe deeply and comfortably in every pose that we do. Good. And then release that out. Release the left arm out, and then just transition the right arm to just gently reach up and then back, and then bring the right fingers to the top of your shoulder blades as best you can. And again, options are either to have that left hand reach out and up and over, and see if you can grab on to that left or right elbow and reach it back and in towards your head. Just take it to where it's comfortable. Again, you can just do it from here. Yeah. So coming into your cow face, find your breath. Good. You're always gently pressing down into your feet so that you engage your low body and so that your whole body is involved in almost every stretch. Yeah. And breathe and smile. Good. Yeah. It's a little challenging, so it's harder to take the deep breath. Give it your best. And then exhale, relax, and slowly release out of it. So release that left arm, just let it float down. Let that right elbow just drop towards the floor. And then release it out and shake it out and roll it out. Good. Let's bring our hands onto our lap again. So we're gonna just do some circles with our neck. So take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Stretch the back of the neck long. Good. And then inhale, slowly roll the head over to one side and up. And as you exhale, over to the other side and forward. And close your eyes and do 2 more slow rotations of the head. Inhaling as you go to the side and up. Exhaling to the other side. In and out of the nose. Do it nice and slow. Notice how your neck is feeling today. Again, always stopping, taking a pit stop at any place in your neck that feels, really tight, and then just take a couple breaths there. Fill up the tank, right? Fill up that car tank again in that area, and then continue on with your journey in your circles. And the next time you come forward, pause and circle the opposite direction. Going to the side and up, other side and down. And again, notice any knots in your neck and pull over there and breathe into it. And then carry on. And one more. This time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. And then press down into your feet and slowly bring the body back up. Head back up. Relax your arms down here. Good. Starting to move just a little bit more in our upper body. We're going to inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And even look up slightly. And then tuck your tummy in and exhale, drop your arms and reach them back. Stretch the fingers back. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Stretching up tall, look up if you can. And exhale, drop the fingers down and reach back. Good. And one more, inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And at this time, we're gonna pause, make little fists with our hands, and then stretch the right fist up a little higher and stretch the left fist up a little higher and right. Just stretching our spine long and left and release. Open your fingers and exhale, just float your arms down, straight down. Good. All right. And now turning the palms out. So wiggle out, shake it off, shake off any tension. We're gonna turn our palms out. Good. On an inhale breath, we're gonna reach the right arm up, up. And exhale, just lean over, stretch tall. Good. And inhale as the right arm comes down, lift the left arm up and stretch tall. And inhale, just nice, easy side bend stretches. Yeah. Stretching our neck in many different directions, but sits, right? For the neck and for the spine. And the next time that you come up and over to the right, let's just pause here. Align our upper arm if we can with our ear. Good. Now let's turn the head. Let's turn it and look underneath that left arm. And breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then bring your gaze back forward, press into your feet. Inhale, lift the right arm up as you slowly drop the left arm. Good. Take a breath in and exhale, stretch up tall and come over. Press into your toes a little bit. Yeah, align that upper right arm with the side of the head, not forward if possible. So if you're forward here and it's difficult to reach the arm back, come up a little bit. Yeah. Good. If it's available to you, turn your head slowly and look under your right arm and find your breath, stretching long with each breath. And then inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale, slowly reach the arm down. Good. And roll out your shoulders, shake out your hands. All right, stretching the front of the spine with Cobra here. So you're gonna take a nice big breath in, get a nice tall spine, and exhale, hinge forward as if you wanna lay your belly onto your thighs. Keep your spine straight and hinge forward. A little massage for your belly, right? Those lower intestines. And then bringing your elbows onto your legs, right? Right above your knees. Yes. Fingers are forward. Good. You can look down to start with. You're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, press down into your forearms and slide it back. Almost like you want to slide your thigh muscle back towards your hips. Good. Reach the crown of your head forward. Yes, so you're feeling a nice long stretch in that back spine, right? Right down that governing meridian from the top of the head to your tailbone. Yeah. And then with your gentle press back, stretching back with your forearms, you're going to lift your chest slightly and lift your gaze forward. Now opening up that central meridian as well. Yeah. And breathe. You're getting long, getting that area that's down the front and back of your body nice and long. Good. And smile. Yeah. 2 on 1, and then relax the body now. Bring the gaze back down, looking towards the floor. Slide one hand back and the other hand back. Press down into your thighs and slowly bring your body straight back up. Top. Relax your shoulders. Good. And shake it out. Let's flop our hands around. That always feels good on the fingers. Open and close your hands. That always gives some love to our fingers that do so much. We were just talking about knitting and sewing and crocheting, right? And this allows us, and then just wiggle your fingers, keeping those joints moving. And as we get older and our joints get stiffer, it's like the tendency is to not use them because it's stiff and it's a little uncomfortable, but it's important to keep moving them. Yeah. And shake it out. All right, hands on lap. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to standing if you would like. So send your heels back, scoot forward in your chair before you make your way up. Yeah, leaning forward. Good. Pressing down into your feet and your heels and your toes, and bring your body back up. Stretch it out. And bring yourself back to the back of your chair here. Good. And sliding your chair forward, out of the way. Good. And just gently. So we've been sitting for a little bit, right? So just waking ourselves back up. We're now standing, right? And so things get a little, speaking of stiff, Sometimes our hips can get stiff when we sit for a little while. So just move and shake, and you move your arms up if you feel like it. Shake your body, blink your eyes. Yeah. And move and shake, move and shake. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Maybe come into a little kicking, opposite arm, opposite leg, just to get the body moving. Kicking forward. And then transitioning to kicking back, if that works for you. Just leading with your heels, tucking your tummy in. Yeah, staying on the center line. Good. And then kicking forward. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. And relax. Let's come into mountain pose. Nice tall spine. Kneecaps lift, palms forward, shoulders just relax back and down. Chin tucks back slightly. And good. Nice tall spine. We're going to come into a gentle little twist here. We're going to again float our arms out into a T. And this time let's reach our fingers out to either side, opening up this whole center of our body. Yeah. Opening up that area that regulates all the different meridians in the body. Good. Take a nice breath in here. As you exhale, relax the arms, even though they're still up. We're going to start with our right arm. You're going to drop your right arm down. We're going to bend the elbow and lay the top of your hand onto your sacrum, right? So your hand is just wherever your shoulder will allow you to go. You can come up a little onto your waist, or you can be on your sacrum. Yeah, good. And then we're going to take this left hand and we're just going to bend the elbow, and we're going to bring that left hand onto the right shoulder. Good. And then if it's available to you, lift your elbow up about chest height. Good. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, soften your knees and start to twist at your waist over to the right. Feeling that stretch at your waist and hips. And now a little bit for our neck, you're going to turn and look over your right shoulder with your head. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. And then find a breath, belly breath. Inhaling, the belly rises. Exhale, the belly draws back. And maybe you turn a little bit more. Just a nice massage for the internal organs. Gentle little rotation for the spine. And on your next exhale breath, slowly bring your body back forward. That's just the way it is where your arms are. And then release your left hand off your shoulder and drop your right hand, slide it down closer to your glutes. And then just slowly bring it down and untuck it from behind and relax. It's just a sweet way to safely twist or rotate our spine a little bit, keeping our spine moving as well. Yeah, as we get older. Let's just go to the other side, do the other side now. So we're gonna again float our arms out to a T. This time let's bring our fingers down and draw the tops of our hands towards the outside walls. Yeah, good. Relax the shoulders, stretch the arms longer. Big breath. And relax, bring your fingers back to either side. Good. And then we're going to start to lower that left arm. Good. And then relax the arm, bend the elbow, and bring the back of that left hand onto your back, or your sacrum, or your waist, wherever it feels good and comfortable, right? And this just helps support that low back. Good. Then we're going to relax this right arm and just bring it over to the left shoulder. Good. And then see where the elbow is, this right elbow, and see if you can lift it up about even with the chest or the collarbone. Yes. Take a big breath in, soften the knees, And exhale to start to turn to the left. Turn at your waist. And then turn and look over your left shoulder. Keep the chin parallel to the floor and find some belly breaths here. Nice long, slow, deep belly breath. A little deeper each time. Then on your next inhale breath, relax the body. Slowly bring the body back forward. Good. And then release that right hand off your left shoulder. Just let it float down. And then start to slide that left hand down towards your glutes, past your glutes, and then down towards the floor and bring it out. So nice, safe exit for your shoulder from that little twist. And shake it out. Good. All right. All right, we're gonna come into, again, just doing this stuff that's just in for our center body. That's so nice and opening. So we're gonna come into a couple star poses. We're gonna become our stars of our show. Yeah. All right. So start with hands in prayer position. And then on an inhale breath, just come out to a big star to the right, step to the right. Good. And then exhale, come back to center. And then inhale, step out to the left, lift the chest, look up. And exhale, come back to center. And inhale out to the right, lift the chest, look up, open up that front body. Tuck the tummy in as you come back to center. Inhale out to the left. Keep that chest lifting and come back to center. And one more, out to the left, or right rather. Let's lift our palms up and gently push the palms up towards the sky. This is a pose of gratitude. Yeah, so finding gratitude instead of finding things that are wrong, right? Find things that are right to think about. Yeah. Then relax and come back to center. And out one more time, out to the left. Lift the palms up, look up. Again, find something, think of something that you're grateful for. And then come back to center. Nice. And relax your arms down. Good. Roll it out and shake it out. All right. We're going to come into a little side bend balance here. So you might need the access of your chair because we're going to take this to wherever it's comfortable for you. And we, might challenge ourselves just a little bit. So sometimes it's nice to have that chair handy in case you want to just play with challenging yourself a little bit. Yeah. So relax the arms down. Good. And again, we're going to bring that right arm out. We'll start with the right, out and up. Good. Take a nice big breath in, reach up tall. Exhale, reach the arm up even taller. Good. Nice breath in, reach up tall. And on an exhale breath, reach up and over. Good. Just coming into this nice opening that's of the right side. Yeah. Good. Just notice how it feels to stretch all those ligaments and fascia tissue between your rib cage on this side. Yeah, good. Now you can either remain right here with this left hand either holding on or alongside your thigh. If you want to make it a little bit of a balance, you can grab onto just rest your fingers on your chair. Start to bring the weight into this left leg. And if it's available to you, maybe slide the right toe out to the side. And then stretch a little bit longer on that right side if that's available. Yeah, good. And if you want to make it more of a challenge, you can then let go of the chair. There's also an option to lift that right toe up off the floor for just a little bit. Now you're fully standing on that left leg. Stretching long from the right toes to the right fingertips. Playing with this. Maybe you release your hand there even. Yeah. Find your little challenge, your balance challenge. Good. And just play around with it. And when you're done with that, release the toe down. Slide your right foot back next to the left. Press into both feet to lift the body straight back up. How's that arm doing? And exhale, release slowly. It's been there for a while. It's a big stretch. So slowly release that right arm with a bent elbow down. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. If it's available to you, feet are hip distance apart. Find your mountain pose. Palms forward, kneecaps lift, chin tuck back slightly, and close your eyes. And just notice if you feel a difference between the right side and the left side. Maybe the right side just feels bigger. Maybe it just feels more open, more stable. Yeah. Or maybe there's no difference on either side for you. It's okay. Yeah. Flutter the eyes open. Isn't it fun to just feel that, right? Even though technically it's not any different. Maybe it's a little bit, but it's kind of fun to notice that. Let's bring the left palm out. Inhale, reach the left arm out and up. Good. Stretch up tall. Exhale it out, stretch up even more. Inhale, stretch just another little tick. And exhale, reach up and lean over. Yes, good. So this is, you can be holding onto your chair. You can have your right hand alongside your thigh. You can stay right here and just stretch long, pressing down into the left foot and reaching up and over towards the right. If you want to make this a little bit of a balance challenge, you can shift the weight into your right. You can grab onto your chair if you'd like. Slide that left toe out. If you do that and it doesn't feel good, go back to where you were. Yeah. If it feels okay, and you're feeling like, okay, no big deal, it's engaging this left kneecap so that your leg stays strong. Yeah, you can release your hand off your chair. That's an option. Or you know the options now. You can bring your hand onto the chair and maybe lift that left toe up. Tuck the belly in. Yeah, good. If you're lifting up, maybe you even let go of your chair, standing on one leg. Just playing with it. You can touch down with that toe anytime. And then release the toe. You can bring your hand back to your chair if you'd like. Slide that left leg next to the right. Slowly lift the body straight back up. Then exhale. Ooh, release slowly that hand all the way down. Good. And then relax. A lot more challenging than it looks. Kick out the legs, shake out the body. Good. Let's bring our hands and just massage our side ribs, that area that we just stretched long. Good. Yeah, that feels nice. Good. And relax. Good. Roll up the shoulders. Good. All right, we're going to come into just a little, you can keep your chair where it is. We're going to come into a little bit of a wide leg stance. Let's soften our knees. Not too wide though. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's do our side to side. So inhaling and exhale. That should feel good after all that long stretch. Inhale, exhale. Ha. 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 And one more. Ha. And relax. Good. And bringing your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right. And we're going to come into our warrior two pose and a triangle pose. So bringing your legs again wide apart, but maybe a little bit wider. And we just had them. Lift the right toes up, pivot, and bring them down. So right toes are out towards the side, left toes are forward, or even a toe is a little bit in, if that feels okay on your hip. Yeah. And then soften this right knee, reach that right side back, check in and see that the knee's right above that right heel. Good. And then reach your left arm back. And feel, if you can't see yourself, feel like the shoulders are right above the hips. Yeah, and we're not leaning towards that right leg. as much as possible. Tuck the tummy in and up. Good, you're stretched back here. Reach that right arm forward. Find yourself in our warrior two pose. You can turn and look down that front middle right finger and find your breath. Do the minor little adjustments. Maybe draw your tailbone forward. Maybe relax your shoulders back and down. Yeah, just visiting your strong warrior. Doesn't matter where we are physically. It's most important to be comfortable and feel strong and balanced and happy right where we are. Okay. Then on an inhale breath, slowly bring your gaze back forward. Press into your right foot and straighten that right knee. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to reach your right fingertips, sliding your upper body towards the right. Release your right hand onto your thigh. Slowly lift your left arm up. Good. And then either look up to that left hand if it's available to you, or your gaze can be forward, you know, at some level, wherever it's comfortable for your neck. Good. And breathe. Again, stretching now, that spine long. Opening up and filling up. And then on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up, 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 like you want to touch the ceiling. Bring your body back up and release the arm down. Good. Relax the shoulders. Good. And then pivot your right toes forward. So you can lift them up and slowly pivot your right toes forward. And then toe heel or step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart. Shake it out. Good. Bring your legs just slightly apart. Hands on our hips, soft knees, and just do a few circles. Nice, slow little circles with your hips. Yeah, just to relax those hips, relax the legs. Knees are soft. Reverse, go the other direction for a few slow circles. Just keep making this sort of a in-between relaxing stretch. Good. Next time the hips come straight forward, we're going to bring our legs out a little bit wider. Good. Again, we're going to do that series on the other side, that warrior. So lift the left toes up, pivot them and drop them down. And then just situate your legs to where they feel comfortable. Yeah, good. Soften this left knee. Draw that left thigh back. Check and see if that knee is right above the heel. Either scoot your heel forward or draw your thigh back a little bit. Good. And then reach that right arm back. See if you can feel that your shoulders are stacked above your hips and you're not leaning left. And then stretch out both arms. Good. And then turn your gaze and look over that in front middle left finger now. Good. And with each exhale breath, see if you can relax and soften. Shoulders back and down. Maybe tuck the tailbone forward and up slightly. Gently press into your toes. Let's find your breath. It's long, slow, deep breaths. Two. And then one. Good. And then with a smile, turn your head back forward. Good. Press into your left toes to almost straighten your left leg. There's a slight bend in that knee. Take a breath in, tuck your belly in, and on an exhale breath, glide your upper body to the left, like you want to touch the wall with your left fingers. Release your left hand down onto your thigh. Slowly reach the right arm out and up slowly. Yes, good. And then gaze can be either up towards that right hand in the ceiling or forward, wherever you feel stable and comfortable. Yeah, and breathe. And feel that opening up again in that right side arm, rib cage. Yeah, pressing down into your toes. One more breath. And then inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Let the body come up. Release the head forward. Relax. Slowly drop that right arm towards the floor. Slowly. Good. And then lift the left toes up. Pivot them forward. And then heel toe or step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart. Oh yeah. And shake it out. Wiggle up your feet. Wiggle up your arms. Good. Wiggle up your toes. Good. And let's find our mountain pose. We'll just roll the shoulders. Nice and slow in one direction. Nice work, everybody. It's a little challenging, right? Other direction. Yes, the slow balancing poses. Good. All right. And then we're just going to soften our knees. We're going to inhale and lift our arms forward and up like we did when we were sitting. And then soften the knees and exhale, draw the arms down and back. Good. Press into your feet. Inhale, bring the arms down and up. Good. Lift up, look up. And exhale, soften the knees. Let the arms float down. And then reach back. Okay. And one more. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Stretch up. And exhale, down and back. Good. And slowly just bring the body back up. Find your mountain pose. Good. Shake it out. And we're just going to stand tall here. So we're going to reach our arms forward and up. Let's interlace our hands above our head. Steeple the pointer finger above your head like a little crown. And then press into your feet. Stretch up tall. So gaze is forward. Fingers reaching up towards the sky. Toes pressing down into the floor. Gaze is forward, head is forward. And just breathe in through that central meridian to the top of your head and down the back of your spine to your tailbone. Good. One more breath, just like that. Inhale, reach up a little taller maybe. This Kali Mudra. Yes. Just invite positivity into your consciousness. Yeah. One more breath in. And as you exhale, relax the hands down towards the head and release the arms out and down. Yeah. Right. And it's, you know, we naturally, the human brain naturally thinks of the negative to keep ourselves safe. You know, don't go there, you might get hurt, don't do that. So it's more of a conscious effort to think positive, right? To let positive in, to, especially last night, turn off the TV and put on some good music or read a good book or call a nice friend, you know, and making that a conscious effort. And the more we do that and pile that on, then we can handle the other stuff a lot better, right? It's like, yeah, this is here, this too shall pass. Let's move on. Yeah. All right, let's make our way back to our chairs. More opening. So sitting down nice and mindfully in front of your chair, you can send your hips back, maybe come a third of the way down and do a little pause, and then send your hips back a little bit more, and then do a little pause there, and then grab the front of the chair and come all the way down. Good. All right. Sitting to the front of our chair, we're going to open up our cranky hips. Yeah, so that lets out, you know, a lot of that. So we're filling up our tank today and we're releasing all the junk, right? Giving ourselves a nice oil change, right, in the joints. So we can have just a nice smooth trip in life. Yeah. So bringing your hands to the back of your right knee now, and on an inhale breath, hug that thigh and squeeze it into your belly. Those rotations here with the foot and opposite direction, if it's available to you. Let's bring that leg. I always say this is my favorite pose, using the chair, right? Because you can have a nice tall spine, but have a nice deep opening in this right hip. So option is to cross at the ankles, yeah, or foot on top, one foot on top of the other. There, good. So nice tall spine, and keep that spine. And let's lift our chin. That helps us to keep the spine from rounding as we come forward. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, slide your belly slowly forward. Right, keep the spine, keep the gaze lifted until you find that beautiful range of motion in the right hip, that stretch. Good. And when you found that, nice and easy and safe, don't push it. Yeah. Then just relax the head, the gaze down. Soften the fingers, just let the hands rest on that upper leg or your thighs if you're at your ankles. Close your eyes. Good. If your leg is, right leg is on top of the left, above the left knee, see if you can lift the right toes up towards the right knee. Notice what that does to the hip. Yeah, you can, when your eyes are closed, you can notice more what's going on in your body. And now let's find our breath. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, soften your shoulders back and down. Wiggle your fingers. Yeah, take the tension out of the other areas of your body. And then that will allow you to take more tension out of the hip. Yeah. So a couple breaths here. Just easily, and with each exhale breath, easily just melt the body into the stretch. Just let it relax and rest into the stretch. 2 more breaths here. Relax into that stretch. Open that right knee, maybe bring it down towards the floor just a little bit more. Just finding some solace and rest in this stretch. And then pressing down into your standing foot, that left foot, very slowly lift the body back up. Good. Yeah. And uncross. We sit a lot in society. You know, when you think about it, before the invention of cars, before the invention of chairs, we didn't sit a lot. You know, we squatted and we walked. That's basically what we did all day, and until we went to bed and laid down. But everything now is sitting, right? We sit at our desk, we sit in our car, we sit at the table. And so this gets tight. Let's lean forward, back, go past the back of the knee. On an inhale breath, squeeze that thigh into your belly, stretch your shoulders back, do a couple rotations here. If you're on your toe, just rock your heels side to side. And then if you have space here, bring that foot, yes, onto that the left leg onto above the right knee. Yeah, or cross at your ankles. Yeah, good. And if you're up here now, this side can be really different than the other. Lift the heart. And I am a lot tighter on this side today. That's not usually the case. Yeah, so take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, close your eyes and then slide your belly forward. Just start to slide your belly forward until you feel pretty decent stretch in that left hip. Go slow. When you go slow, the body allows you to go further. And you can drop your head a little bit so that face is parallel to the floor. And then find your breath here. Big breath in, fill up. And as you exhale, just relax your fingers, wiggle your fingers, relax your shoulders back and down, and just let the upper body melt into the exhale breath. And each time that you exhale, just let that left leg drop a little closer to the floor. Open up just a little bit more. Ever so slightly. Micro stretch each time you exhale. And when you're ready, on an inhale breath, gently press down into your standing foot. Slowly float the body back up. Good. Open the eyes, and you can pull that left leg off the right. Good. And wiggle it out. Just shake very little bit. Just do a little shimmy, like a little shake, like a little twist and shout. Yeah. And just maybe ride your hands up and down your ribs again. Yeah, that's big opening when we're doing that stretch. Good. All right, and let us get ourselves ready for final relaxation. Yeah. Sitting back into your chair. Good. Feet planted on the floor. Good. I don't know your environment that you're in, but if you have air conditioning, you might want to have something to put on you. If you don't have air conditioning, then you don't need that today. But just the point is, make yourself as comfortable as you can. Flip your palms up on your lap. Good. And then bring them not forward. If that's more comfortable for you, that's fine. But if you see that if you slide your hands back a little bit, it opens the shoulders up, which keeps our heart lifted naturally, which gives us access to deeper breath. Yeah. You're laying down, arms away from your body, legs spread a little bit wider apart, and then close your eyes. Let's take 3 breaths into that central and governing meridian. Right? So bring your awareness to your pelvic floor where you're sitting. On an inhale breath, start to breathe in and ride the breath up your belly, up the front of your body, past your chest and your nose to the top of your head. Pause there. And exhale, let that breath ride down the back of your skull, back of your neck, between your shoulder blades, down your back, to your tailbone. Pause. 2 more, just like that, at your own pace. Inhale, breath, front of the body. And exhale, breath down the back of your body. And then the body relax, the shoulders relax. And 1 more breath at your own pace. The bottom of your next exhale breath, relax your breath. Shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed. Hips heavy. Legs relaxed. Loosening your thighs and your hamstrings. Feet relaxed. Fingers and toes. Breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the whole body. Whole body relaxed. Give a gentle little smile to your face, relaxing the muscles of the face. Bring your awareness to any thoughts. And just let them come and let them go. Just like cars passing you by on the highway. Just let them come and go. Let go of all of your efforts. Relax. Gently bring your awareness to how you feel. Feel free to remain here if you'd like. And should you choose to come back now, slowly begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, sway the body side to side. Smile back to the face if it left. And slowly bring the body back to center. Bring your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. And take a nice big breath in. And breathe out. And relax your forehead to your fingertips. Shoulders relaxed. We'll close practice today with this. Much of our time and energy is spent pursuing things we don't have. Gratitude reverses our priorities to help appreciate the people and things we do have. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, you can gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking a trip with me down the highway of our meridians. Have a lovely, beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.